is graphing with the y-intercept. Thank you, Moreno. Yeah, you should have a piece of graph paper. We're only going to do one example today. Just one. I don't want to kill you guys. Earphones off, phones away. Thank you, Magana. Thank you, Gonzalez. Let's do this. Last week when we went over graphing, how many steps were involved in graphing? 5. Thank you, Ms. Morales. So we're going to do the 5 steps, but we're going to tweak one of the steps. Okay, we're going to tweak one of the steps that involves the y-intercept. Okay? What the heck is a y-intercept? We kind of talked about it in warm-up. What I want you to do first on your graph paper is give me an x and y axis as big as mine, 7 to the right, 7 to the left, 7 up, 7 down. So the title is Graphing with the y-intercept. Give me an x and y axis. I'm going to draw 5 quick parabolas, and you're going to do it with me. Ready, Williams? Check this out. Watch this. We're not going to even do the steps yet, okay? We're officially not on the first example. What I want to just talk about is what the y-intercept is. So give me a parabola that crosses the y-axis at 6, like this. Give me another parabola that crosses the y-axis at 3, like this. Look at where my parabolas are crossing the y-axis. Let me make one in red. I'm going to draw a parabola that crosses the y-axis at -2. Watch this. It's not at the vertex, but it's still crossing the y-axis. And I'll do one more in green. A parabola that's going to cross the y-axis at -5. Actually, -7. Go ahead and draw 4 parabolas the way I just did. It's okay if they're a little sloppy, that doesn't matter. What's important is that they're crossing the y-axis where mine are crossing. Make them sloppy, it's okay. That's not important right now. So we have 4 parabolas we drew sloppily. Every single parabola I drew crossed the y-axis at a specific point. That's what a y-intercept is. So go ahead and put an arrow from the word y-intercept and just put an arrow at each point where any parabola crossed the y-axis. So when I talk about x-intercepts, that's where the parabola crosses the x-axis. If I talk about y-intercept, it's where the parabola crosses the y-axis. So far, so good. Let's state the coordinates. What's the coordinates of that y-intercept? Can someone give them to me? 0, 6. Was that Hernandez that gave that to me? Yeah. Thank you, Hernandez. Someone besides Hernandez give me that y-intercept. Someone give me that one. What's consistent here? What's 0? Be specific, please. Not the x-axis, the x-coordinate. The x-coordinate is always 0. Okay? The x-coordinate is always 0 at a y-intercept. Now, with that information now, we're going to do our one example. Check it out. And we're done, Magana. Watch this. Watch this. Give me one more X and Y axis for me? Example 1 only. Let's graph this equation. Here we go. The equation I'm going to throw at you is y is equal to negative x squared plus 4x plus 7. Wada, stay with me, buddy. I'll get you caught up. You just got to stick with me. I'll take care of you. You just got to give me some effort. Going to sleep ain't going to happen. You're not going to make it happen. Come on, man. Williams, stick with me. You got this. You got this, Williams. After the notes here. Yeah, after Magana too. Let's do this. Magana, give me step 1 for graphing. No worries. Williams is going to say, okay, Morales, hit it. Go for it. All right, is step 1 done? Yeah, there's ax squared, bx plus c. Step 1's done. Beautiful. Thank you, Magana. Step 2. Standard form's done. Step 2, hit it, Magana.
Determine whether the product is up or down.
Help. Is it open up or down?
Down.
Argument.
Negative.
What's negative? Be specific. A is negative, so I know it's opening down, right? That's step 2. Williams, do you have the steps? Darn it. Morales, hit it. Step 3.
Find the vertex using the vertex formula.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm on step 3. This was step 2, by the way. It opens down. Step 3. Negative b over 2a is my x coordinate, and then whatever y becomes. You're doing this with me. By the way, if any of you are on assignment 16, you're going to have to do some graphing, so this is a good review. You'll be doing graphing today on your own. Is it what? Oh, it's 17 then, huh? My bad. Good looking out. Negative b really means negative 1 times b. So watch this. Negative 1 times b in this case is going to be 4 all over 2 times a. A is what? Help. Awesome. 2 times negative 1. Careful there. Nice. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. All over negative 2. We're rocking and rolling. Positive 2. We're rocking and rolling. How do we get y now? Perfectly said. Substitute 2 into x into the equation. Let me get the equation going. Y is negative x squared plus 4x plus 7. So I'm going to do exactly what Mr. Marin told me to do. Wherever I see x, I'm replacing x with 2 to figure out what my y is. Let's do it. Careful here. This means negative 1 times x squared. Careful, careful, careful. Y is negative 1 times 2 squared plus 4 times 2 plus 7. Woo! Hit it, Gallegos. What do I do now? Nice. Do exponent first. That's 4 plus 8 plus 7. We're good? Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4 plus 8 plus 7. We're rocking and rolling. Negative 4 plus 8 is positive 4 plus 7 is 11. We're rocking and rolling. There's our vertex, 2, 11. Will this be a maximum or a minimum? Think of warm-up. Will this be the maximum or the minimum? It all depends on open up or down, huh? Right, because it's going to be the topmost point. It's opening down, so it's going to be the topmost point. Plot that puppy with me. 2, 11. 2. Stay with me. 2, here's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here's way up here. There's 2, 11 right there. Plot that with me. There's 2, 11. It's off my chart. Sure. William, stay with me, buddy. Still, you got to do it, though. Thank you, man. Help me out. At least help me out. You got it, Morales? You're about to see. Put your seatbelt on. Chill.
Thank you.
All right, Morales, while we're at it, step 4. Can you read it to me?
Find the root or x-intercept of the equation using quadratic way. Yeah, that formula.
There we go. We're no stranger to that, right? Quadratic formula. Let me get this out. You guys ready? You guys ready? All right. Your favorite formula. The formula you all have grown to love and adore and cherish. Let's do it. To find the, Morales, read it one more time. To find the what?
Find the root or
The x-intercepts. In other words, Magana, where does this graph cross the x-axis? Shoot. Oh, scary. Look at, where does it cross the x-axis now? Right there. That's what we're going to look for now. All right, here we go. X is, Williams, you with me? -1 times b, yeah? B is 4, I believe? Yeah. Plus minus, rocking and rolling. 4 squared minus 4 times A is -1. C is 7, I believe? Yeah. All over 2 times -1. Careful. Nice. Let's slay this monster, right? Or the monster. 16. That'll be a plus 4 times the 7, so plus 28, yeah? Because -4 times -1 is positive, 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 16, I have no clue. Help.
the answer is 44.
You're awesome. Hold up, guys. Is that rational or irrational? So there is a number times the south that becomes 44? No, so it's irrational. So we're going to have to approximate. X, there we go, equals -4 plus, let me break down rad 44, because you might have to do this on tomorrow's benchmark. Yeah, rad 4 times rad 11, that's 2 rad 11, huh? On tomorrow's benchmark, you might see this. Look at, you might see this as an option A, B, C, or D. If they want an exact answer, it'll be looking like this. Over 2A, so that's -2, huh? Yeah, I just did right now. I did. This is right now. Can't think of a better day. It'll be waiting for you when you come back on Monday. Now, on tomorrow's benchmark, watch this. Morales, real quick. On tomorrow's benchmark, this might be one of the options for x-intercepts. It'll look like this. Or, Rojas, I can reduce this nasty fraction. 2 goes into 2 once, into this once, and into this once. So it can look like this, -1 plus and minus 1 rad 11 all over -1. It might look like that. Because look at this fraction, I was able to reduce by 2 all of these. This might be the answer on the test if they want an exact answer. But if they want an approximate answer, you're going to have to type all that crap in, which we're going to do because we're graphing. You won't see graphing tomorrow. But we're graphing right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type all this crap in. -1 plus rad 11 divided by -1, and -1 minus rad 11. Hold up. -1 minus rad 11 divided by -1. We're going to figure out where it crosses the x-axis. Question? Yeah. So this would be exact answers. Exact roots, put. Exact roots. Yes. Here we go. Let me type that in. -1. Watch this. -1. Wait. It's not letting me do it here. Hold up. What's happening? Hold up, after this one. Why? That's trippy. It's not letting me. No, don't do that right now. All right, so this is the exact roots. Let's go with Morales' calculator. Hers is working. So x is approximately, give me one of them, Morales.
The addition is 7.31.
7.31 to the nearest 100. So she did -1 plus rad 11 divided by -1 became 7.31. And what's the other root?
0.68.
68. So I'm going to put 0.68. We're almost done. Thank you, Hernandez. You're losing your stamp. Watch this. So those are your x-intercepts. That's where the parabola crosses the x-axis. Go ahead and plot those puppies with me. 7.31 and 0.68. Plot it with me, guys. Here we go. But I'm going to do one more thing. Watch. Check it out. 7.68 is right here. Look at. And 0.68 is about right here. It should be negative, huh? Was it negative 0.68, Ms. Morales?
No.
So it's negative 0.68. Sorry about that, you guys. This should be a negative 0.68. So it's going to be right here, past 0, right there. There's your x-intercepts. Yes. Hold up. How did I do what? Okay, look at 7.31. Look at a little past 7. Here's 7.31. And then negative 0.68, that's past 0 on the negative. It's not -1 yet, so it's about right here. Yeah, we're just estimating. All right. Now, the title of today's notes, here's where the title comes in, the y-intercept. How do you find the y-intercept? Check this out. Y-intercept time. I'm going to let you on a little secret. Put this on your notes. The y-intercept is always, watch this, C. C. That's the only new learning for today. Everything else has been review. I've covered nothing new so far today. What was my C value? So plot that with me. Here we go. This parabola is going to cross the y-axis at 7. Check it out. Plot a point at 7 on the y-axis. Look at the parabola now. Step 5, let's draw a parabola. It's coming up. Y-intercept, vertex maximum, x-intercept, we're rocking and rolling. Huh.